Hey, good morning everyone and welcome to ShortSalePowerHour.com. I'm joined today by my friend Brian Gubernick, who's back on the show.
What's going on?
We got a little bit better lighting so you can see his beautiful face here today.
Are we going to call your wife again today, Brian?
Not today.
No, we're not calling Brian's wife. So anyway, my name's Fred Weaver. My partner Kevin Kaufman's behind the camera. We're with Group 4610, and I'll just leave it right at that, Brian. I won't even do this.
Arizona's premier short sale team.
Appreciate that.
Wow. Hey, I tried to help you out, dude. So, hey, for those of you that don't know Brian, Brian is a big-time agent in the Scottsdale, Arizona area, just down the road from us here in the Tempe office, and he has closed hundreds and hundreds of short sales over the last few years. So this is a legitimate guy, but today's not about Brian. Today's actually about Brian getting fired up around a situation he's recently had.
I wish I don't get quite as fired up as Kevin and Fred.
Oh, you do, just maybe not on camera.
Not on camera. Yes, I do get as fired up, just never on camera, but I've had enough.
Okay.
I've had enough, man. OCWEN, I am not a huge, well, I've never been a fan of yours. I'm not a fan of your operations, and now I greatly despise you, especially the executive team at OCWEN. And can I tell the story?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's hear it.
So let me set it up for you guys real quick. Brian has had a run-in with OCWEN in the last 60 days, and he actually has waited to air this episode for 60-plus days to give OCWEN an opportunity to rectify their situation and their mistakes and take some ownership and responsibility, and they have not done that. So today, we're calling you out, OCWEN. We're not doing it from a place of just pointing a finger at you. We're going to hold you accountable and responsible for your lack of actions and your complete... And I'm sorry, this is the president of OCWEN,
This is
correct?
Disgusting. I don't know how. There's no other way.
You will see the complete opposite media take versus what he wrote to you in an email.
And
so,
you know, the greatest part about all this is, like you said, I gave plenty of opportunity to straighten this out, to rectify this issue. Not even close.
So set the scenario up for us. You got an approved short
I actually
sale
have the
at OCWEN.
emails here, so I don't leave anything out. But basically, had an approved short sale. OCWEN got the approval letter. I think the date was February 26th. OCWEN approval letter was good through March 1st. February 26th, March 1st, finance deal. Hell, even if it was cash, it wasn't getting done by March 1st.
In February, if I recall correctly from my skills in elementary school, only has 28 days in the month.
Well, there you go.
So that's an even shorter time frame. Than
well, sometimes it has 29.
Oh, okay. Thanks,
not
Kevin.
this year.
I forgot about that.
28 though?
Yeah, not this year.
28.
Okay.
So
They might have been thinking that, though. You never know.
Who knows? Who knows what they're thinking? All I can tell you is got the approval letter. March 1st. Not going to happen. Call over there. Can I use names of people?
Yes, please do.
Is that cool?
Well,
Yes.
these are real life stories. We're not blatantly calling. We're not
this is
making
true.
stories up. These are true stories.
Josh, I think his name's Kuykendall. Some of you may have talked to him. I don't know. Not a bad guy. Actually, a pretty good guy. Feel bad for him because his hands are pretty much tied. He's, you know, he may be a nice guy, but it seems like he just relays policy, which I know you guys have covered a couple times in the past.
We love policy.
But anyways, get on the phone with Josh, explain to Josh the scenario, tells me he can't do anything about it, do the usual, not going to waste time talking about this, but bring it all the way up. I get it postponed. Great, right? You'd think. February 26th approval letter, they decide to push the approval to March 15th, okay? 28 days in February, letter on the 26th, give me to the 15th. You know, maybe that could have get done, and we might be able to have gotten that done in 2006, when you could get financing done in 10 to 14 days. It doesn't happen today. If it does, please give me your lender's phone number, because I would love to start using them to close my deals in 10 days. I mean, throw a couple weekends in there, and that's what we're looking at. So I go back to Josh and company, and am told, we're sorry, OCWEN has a no postponement policy. This is a $300,000 sale.
We're a no foreclosure postponement policy.
No foreclosure postponement policy. Talk to Josh, talk to, what's his name, Sal maybe? I forget his name. Talk to everybody. Sure enough, I write an email to the executives of OCWEN detailing what is going on.
And my favorite is in this email, you actually quoted the CEO and president, Mr. Faris, correct?
About to get into that. What I actually wrote, you know, a fairly long email describing what had gone on, all that we had done to make something happen, explained Mr. Kuykendall what he told me, understood that he was simply reciting policy. In bold, I wrote, I am asking that you assist our mutual client by extending the short sale approval letter through the end of this month and postponing the foreclosure auction to a later date. It is a win-win for all parties involved. Homeowner avoids foreclosure. Bank mitigates loss. Their job, I thought. Mr. Faris, the president of OCWEN. I write to Mr. Faris. Mr. Faris, you said it best yourself in a recent interview. Found this interview online.
And we quote.
You said it best yourself in a recent interview. Quote, people also think that we make money by foreclosing on a home. Foreclosure is not only bad for the homeowner, but it is also bad for the investor in the loan because foreclosure almost always results in a loss. You're right, Mr. Faris. You're 100% right. I appreciated you saying that.
Okay, now Mr. Faris actually responded to your email, and I might call his response a little contradicting.
Slightly.
Slightly.
Now,
And-
Could we call it irresponsible too?
yeah, so we've got like 3.5, 4 minutes left in the video, so let's read his response
go
and then
right
we
to
can
his-
talk around it. Let's just go right to his response.
Just to preface it, Mr. Faris has been in front of Congress saying things just like he said in his interview.
In fact, this video right here, I encourage you to email it to all your
Congressmen.
everybody that you know that's in that
Why don't we
political
send them a
office.
copy of the email as well?
I think we'll do
Can we
that.
post that on the blog as well, Brian?
Here's his response. Mr. Gubernick. Oh, I can't even look at this.
Mr.
Do you
Wow.
want me to read it for you? Just while
Go
you sit there
ahead.
and
Why
cry?
don't you
I'll read it
take
for you.
this
Okay.
one? Take this one.
Saturday, March 13th. He's working on a Saturday. I give it to you, Mr. Faris, but apparently you're not thinking straight on Saturdays. Saturday, March 13th, 8:59 a.m. Mr. Gubernick, can you help me understand how a short sale will help the homeowner? My goal is to find a solution that keeps the borrower in their home. If that is not possible, then there is no meaningful difference between a short sale and a foreclosure sale. What? There is no meaningful difference. And I quote, people think that we make money by foreclosing. Foreclosing is not only bad for the homeowner, it's bad for the investor. Wait. There's no meaningful difference between a short sale and foreclosure. People think that we make money. It's not only bad for the homeowner, bad for the investor. Are you kidding me? He goes on to say, if you have a buyer for the property, we can always sell them the property post-foreclosure.
Love that.
As it looks like you're a real estate
Who the
agent,
hell
I
does
can
that help?
understand that you're concerned about losing your commissions. Oh, I appreciate, Mr. Faris, that you're going to throw a little jab in there that we're trying to help your borrowers and your company save money, and you're going to jab at us for the amazing 3% commission we're going to make on this sale. That's awesome. And then he says, I suggest you talk to Mr. Kuykendall to see if there's a way for us to do a loan mod. Yeah, a week before the foreclosure sale.
Not a week. The foreclosure was March 15th.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2 days.
Not even 2 days. March 13th was a Saturday.
Yeah.
The auction's on Monday, and he actually had the audacity to say, please contact Mr. Kuykendall, bring me all the way back to the first level, and see if we can work on a loan modification. That is
Mr.
unbelievable.
Faris, you're two-faced. I'm just going to say it the way it is. I'm
That's
not
being
saying
nice,
it,
Fred.
I'm not saying it to you to just cause harm against you, but you're two-faced. This is absolutely two-faced. You're out there telling Congress, in the media, one thing, and behind the scenes when it comes to people that are doing short sales trying to help homeowners and make a living, you're saying something completely different. And you need to be held accountable for your actions, which is why this video is going to be spread all around the internet, which is why this video will be viewed by thousands of people, will be sent to congressmen, will be sent to you and your executive staff, because stuff like this needs to stop. Now, we'll give you an opportunity if you want to come on here, you want to make a statement. We'll be happy to present your point of view to our audience, because we're all about presenting point of views from every angle. But at the end of the day, you've contradicted yourself, and you need to own up to your actions, and people need to know what you're all about. And if you've got an OCWEN loan out there, I suggest you start doing a short sale before you ever have a foreclosure if you're a homeowner, because people like us do want to help you, but your bank doesn't. I don't know any other way to say that. I mean, we could talk around this for like 10 more minutes,
I
but we
can
don't
see
have the
Brian
time.
soon of it. Brian's getting mad all over
You
you.
got 30 seconds. What can you say in 30 seconds? I'll let you finish it.
It's May 14th. This went down on March 15th. It took me 59, 60 days just to even go in front of the... I still can't believe this. The fact that the more we talk about it, the more fired up I get. You got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Do something about it, people. Bring it in front of everybody. Get it out there.
All right, guys, we're going to end it, but this stuff needs to stop. These people need to be held accountable, and we're going to talk about this again in another episode, because we're going to make some waves with this thing. Here we go on 3. 1, 2, 3. Short sale power hour. Short sale power hour. Under the 10-minute mark.